Hello everyone, I am Miss Aishwarya Hireman, Assistant Professor, Department of Pharmacy Practice, KLE College of Pharmacy, Belgavi. So for this session, we are going to study about concept of health. So by the end of this topic, learners will be able to know health and its importance, various aspects of health like mental health, physical health, spiritual health, and how one aspect of health influences on other, and how good health reflects on healthy well-being. So these are the contents: introduction, concept of health, various aspects of health, and references. So what is health? It is nothing but state of being free from illness or injury. Illness, that is minor or major, acute or chronic. A person who is free from illness and injuries such as, like for example, accident or anything. So a person free from all those things is nothing but a health. There are various aspects of health. They are nothing but physical, spiritual, social, intellectual, that is nothing but mental and emotional. So let us study one by one. So first aspect, that is nothing but physical health. So physical health, it means that an individual should be physically fit. So when he is called physically fit person, so when the body works structurally and functionally, it should work in normal way. There should not be any obstruction or anything. It should work in a normal way with a perfect coordination, that is balance between organs and system. There should be proper circulatory mechanism throughout the body. That time the physical health will be good. Proper coordination between hands, muscles, coordination between voluntary muscles, involuntary muscles. That is nothing but a physical health. A person should be physically fit. He should have proper body mass index. There should not be any pain or any illness. So absence from sickness or disease, it does not mean that a person is healthy. So apart from the disease, so a person should not be, he should not be physically handicapped. That is, he should not be physically having the crippled legs or arms or defective eyes. So sometimes this crippled legs, it might happen after there is any injury or accident, or sometimes due to birth deformities. When the body is not fully formed, there might be some deformities due to which it legs might be crippled. And defective eyes, sometimes it might be after having some of the illness, for example diabetes or anything like other conditions that causing defect to the eyes. And sometimes it is during birth only, like when newborn is born, he is born with a defective eyes. So he should be physically fit. So it includes hygiene from different parts of the body such as skin, hair, teeth, eyes, ears, hands and feet. And there should be proper rest required and sleep. So physical health depends upon hygiene as well. You should always maintain proper hygiene in order to maintain the physical health. So if you don't maintain your skin, it turns dry, wrinkled. And if you don't maintain your hair, it becomes brittle, very hard, and your hair fall starts. And if you don't maintain your teeth, there might be dental caries, cavities, and eyes. You should maintain the eyes as well. You should have proper nutritious food which will help you have a proper vision. And ears, you should maintain your ears. Too much noise causes the damage to the ears. Hands should be washed properly. Nails should be trimmed. Feet, and rest is well and must and should. Rest is very important. And sleep, you should have 8 hours sleep. So when you have enough good amount of sleep, your physical health will be improved, it will be better. So physical health means individual should be free from sickness, he should not be physically sick, and diseases including communicable diseases such as respiratory tract infections, or for example cough, tuberculosis, and non-communicable diseases, for example diabetes, hypertension. And there should not be any deformities in the body, as I told, crippled legs, polio, you can see. So individual should have a better physical health. If he has better physical health, he can you know perform the daily activities in a better way. Next aspect of health is mental health. So mental health, it is ability of an individual to make personal and social adjustment. So mental health is very important, because mental health, you need to have a sound, calm mind, so that you can be personal care you can take. If you should be always a positive person. And social adjustments, when mental health is good, you can adjust socially with people properly, you can communicate better, you can adjust with people. So they are adjustments concerned with one's daily life in relation to others. For example, like you should adjust with your family, be it brother, sister, mother, father. So for that, mental health is very important. When you have sound, calm body and mind, that time you will adjust with them properly. So as there is a famous saying that healthy mind resides in a healthy body. When you are physically fit, when you are when you have a healthy body, positive attitude, your mental health will be very much good and improved. So all the aspects are very important, and especially mental health, maintaining a mental balance is very important in nowadays, because y'all will be having sedentary lifestyle, work outside the home, and homework, whatever the inside, whatever you carry out daily activities, cooking and all, and after that you go to work. You should have proper personal and work balance as well, which will help you all to maintain the mental health. So this mental health and physical health, they are interconnected in such a way that if a person is physically healthy, he will also become mentally healthy, because mental health depends on physical health, and it's also a vice versa. If a person is mentally healthy, he will be always physically healthy. There is saying that if there is a will, there is a way. You should always have a positive attitude and good wills. You should not be scared if anything in life goes wrong and all. You should be always brave and should have positive attitude that nothing will go wrong. So when you are mentally strong, your physical health improves more and more. Suppose you are suffering from sick, if you go on thinking like okay, something is going to happen to me, then your health won't improve. You should have a always positive, strong mental health, that okay, this is just for a shorter time, but I will recover soon. So positive mental health is very important. They both are interrelated with each other, and you should not overthink about any situation. So overthinking causes damage to the mental health. Overthinking should be avoided, and therefore physical good health is the first stepping stone to the mental health. Characteristics. What are the characteristics of a healthy person? How a healthy person, mentally healthy person will look like? So when you are mentally healthy person, you are like satisfied, you feel happy, you are always cheerful, you take care of others, you mingle up with others and you stay with them nicely, you adjust socially, you hang out with them, and you are always satisfied kind of person. You feel yourself as complete person. So mentally healthy person is able to think of for himself, and you know and take his own decision. He will take his own decision. He won't be having fickle minded, that okay, he is not confused, he is stable. He's firm and he's determined, and he has self control all his emotions and all. He's not dominated by stress, fear and anger, because if he when a person is dominated by these things, his mental stability will not be there. So mentally healthy person is not dominated by stress, fear and anger. So these are the characteristics of mentally healthy person. Next aspect of health is social health. So man is a social animal. So human being cannot live without talking to one another. He needs social health. So a person will talk with other person. Social health is also very important, because socialize when you socialize, sometimes you might not have the solution, but when you socialize, other person might be having solution for your problem. So social health is also very important. So social health is needed to depend on each other to fulfill his basic needs. So whatever the basic needs, sometimes when you are when you are in deep trouble, that time when you don't understand anything, when you are completely blank, that time when your social health is good, when you interact with other person, that time that person might be having a solution, so he might guide you better. So he is not a family member only, but a member of society, locality, city, country or the world. As you'll know, friends, you should always make good friends. You should have good relationship with your co-workers, batchmates. So you all know close friends, best friends. So they help you all build in social health. They support you in all your future endeavors. If you want to do any betterment for yourself or for others, they help you support in everything. So social health is very important to make adjustments. When you are socially active, that time you can get one solution. Suppose if there is any quarrel, when you talk with a person, that time the matter will be solved. So social health is very important. Problem of individual, it is considered as problem of the area, city or country. So whenever there is a problem, that time it feels like okay, so when we socialize, that time it might get reduced. So social health is very important. So necessity arose for creating world health organizations like WHO, United Nations, etc. For them social health is important. When you socialize, people can come up with a solution. So it is necessity for creating peace, calmness, that is very important. And next, the health of the people depends on the social and environmental conditions under which they live and work. Suppose you're working in a place or living in a society, that time being socially active is very important. It will help you all to adjust for anything, come up with some solutions to relieve out some tensions, because there might be some of the problems like economic tensions, economic crisis, poverty and adverse social relationship. So it greatly affects on health of an individual. So social health is very important. Nowadays you all know there is a COVID pandemic. During that, social health, country to country peace, when they are socially, they try, all are coming gathering and they are doing some research to get out some vaccine. So for that social health, to get out solution for any problem, economic crisis, whenever there is economic crisis, organizations they set up, they find a solution. So that time the social health is very important, right? When you're socially active, that time only it is possible. If you're not socially active and if you don't talk to anybody, nothing is gonna happen. And custom, religions, it affects the social health of an individual as a community health. So there are many more customs and religions. So sometimes the religions, some religions they don't talk to other religions, so that affects the social health and economic tension. Sometimes when there is, when there is poverty and all, that time also you'll be in tension, that you be having burden, that time you don't socialize properly. So this should be maintained properly. Next aspect of health is spiritual health. As you all know, India is a country with spiritual rituals and customs. It is rich in diversity of, various communities, various relations, various followings. So spiritual health is very important. It is concerned with spirit or soul. So that health which evokes the good spirits and right things, keeps away from bad activities. So spiritual health, whenever you follow a certain relation, so spiritual health gets us, make us into a right path. So it leads us to right path from bad decisions. It doesn't make us, bad person. Spiritual health, whatever the sayings, whatever the religion we follow, there are some of the things which will make us to the right path, which will help us to differentiate from good and bad. So spiritual health is very important. So body, you all know, it is guided by a soul. If spiritual health is not, balanced or sound, so bad thinking, it is controlled by inner soul, and person hesitates to do bad events. So spiritual health, when you have a good spiritual health, when you have a good sound of, spirituality, that time whatever, even if some bad things, bad intentions arises, that time the spiritual health will not let you do bad events. It will help you to differentiate. Okay, so this is bad, you should not do it. So this is good, you can do it. You should never do bad things. This spiritual health is very important. So whenever the inner soul, it is overpowered by the mind, then the inner voice, it does not come into the guide. Thus he and she does not hesitate to do bad activities. So whenever the inner soul, it is overpowered, it is dominated by the mind, so inner voice, it doesn't guide us, into a right path, so that a person does not hesitate to do bad activities. He does bad activities because the, realization doesn't arise. Sometimes a person unknowingly does bad things, sometimes knowingly he does bad things. Later he'll realize, okay, I have done bad things. So this spiritual health is very important. So all religions, they are mainly concerned with mainly spiritual welfare. For example, take it, Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Christians, Muslims. So they are concerned with the spiritual health. All religions teach some of the spiritualities which will help us, which will lead us into right path. And it is a supernatural power that contributes to the health of an individual. So to maintain spiritual health, there is a lead by a supernatural powers. Meditation, people do meditation to balance the spirituality, to maintain the spirituality. Meditation is very important. They follow some rituals to undergo spiritual health. So spiritual health should be practiced. So it is very necessary, it should be practiced on daily basis. That is, there are set of rules by religions in daily life. Some of the common saying, that is, early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. So it is like, you have a good spiritual health, so you should go to bed early, you should go to bed, you should wake up early. So it makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. So prayer should be done in the morning. So morning prayers will help us to awaken our mind, awaken our spirituality. Morning, meditation should be done. Surya Namaskar, It will help us, sun salutation. So it will awake our spiritual health, and it is a good sign of spiritual health. So all the aspects of health are very important. So if mental, physical, spiritual, social health is at good condition, then a person will be having a good quality of life. His quality of life will be improved in such a way that he'll be having a good lifestyle, good quality, and he'll live long. His lifespan will increase. So all the aspects of health are very important to maintain a good health. For this topic, I refer textbook of Health Education and Community Pharmacy by N.K. Jain and textbook of Health Education and Community Pharmacy by N.S. Parmar. So, thank you for patient listening. Have a nice day.